Africa is a rich continent, and everybody else can see that except Africans themselves. Africa, the birthplace of humanity. A land blessed with gold, oil, diamonds, fertile soil, sunshine, wildlife, and vibrant cultures. A continent with the youngest population in the world. But here's the tragedy. Africa is a rich continent, and everybody else can see that, except Africans themselves. Why is that? Why do foreign nations scramble for Africa's resources, while many Africans scramble to leave Africa? In this video, we'll uncover how the world sees Africa, how Africans have been conditioned to see themselves, and what we must do to reclaim our destiny. If you're African or a friend of Africa, stay with me till the end, because this isn't just a video, it's a wake-up call. Part 1, Africa's undeniable riches. Let's start with the facts. Africa holds 30% of the world's mineral reserves, over 60% of the world's uncultivated arable land, the largest cobalt reserves, vital for smartphones and electric cars, oil in Nigeria, Angola, Libya, and more, gold and diamonds in Ghana, South Africa, and the Congo, hydropower potential in Ethiopia, the Congo River, and beyond. And let's not forget the world's youngest and fastest growing population. Countries like China, the US, France, Russia, and even Turkey are investing heavily in Africa. But ask yourself, why? Why would they pour billions into a poor continent? Because Africa is not poor. Africa is rich. What's poor is the mindset. The world sees value, do we? Foreigners look at Africa and see opportunity. China is building railways, highways, and ports, not for charity, but for trade and long-term strategic advantage. France still earns billions annually from its former African colonies through the CFA currency system. The US and others are racing to secure rare earth minerals in Africa for the green energy revolution. They all see what many Africans do not. Africa is the future. Meanwhile, many Africans have been brainwashed to believe that success only exists outside the continent. That to make it, you must flee. To Europe, to America, to anywhere but home. It's not by accident. The colonial conditioning. This mindset didn't start yesterday. During colonization, Africans were told their languages were inferior. Their traditions were called primitive. Their histories were erased. Their heroes demonized. What replaced African pride? Dependence. We were taught that everything good came from the West: education, civilization, wealth. And that narrative still shapes our institutions, media, and schools today. Even our children grow up with foreign cartoons, foreign standards of beauty, foreign dreams, while living on the most naturally blessed land on Earth. Part 4. The new scramble for Africa. The world is in a new scramble for Africa. It's no longer about territory, it's about resources, influence, and data. Global companies extract raw materials, only to sell them back to us as expensive finished goods. International media shows only famine, war, and corruption, never innovation, talent, or culture. Foreign celebrities save Africa while African innovators remain invisible. And all the while, billions of dollars leave the continent through corruption, poor trade deals, and brain drain. Africa's wealth isn't lost, it's transferred. And that's the real crisis. But the tide is turning. A new generation is rising, young Africans who are coding, farming, building, creating. Africans who are staying to fight, to change, to invest. Movements like AFCFTA, African Continental Free Trade, aim to unite the continent economically. Innovators are creating African tech hubs in Nairobi, Lagos, Kigali, and Cape Town. Farmers are turning to agro-processing. Creatives are reshaping global culture with Afrobeat, Nollywood, and fashion. This is our moment, if we seize it. Africa is rich, but richness means nothing if you don't recognize it, protect it, and leverage it. So here's what you must do. 1. Re-educate yourself. Learn your true history. Learn about African empires, inventors, warriors, and builders. 2. Support African businesses. Buy local. Promote African-made goods. Circulate wealth within the continent. 3. Invest in yourself and in your community. Skill up, train others, mentor the youth. 4. Speak up, challenge the negative narratives, tell African stories, share African pride. 5. Stay informed. Watch platforms like AfriFacts that spotlight the truth about Africa, because if you don't value Africa, others will, at your expense. Africa is not waiting to be saved. Africa is waiting for Africans to wake up. So don't just watch this video, share it. Let this message reach every African, every friend of Africa. Like, comment, subscribe. Let's rebuild the African mind together. This is AfriFacts, and this is the truth they didn't want you to know.